they give us that depth. They give us, we're obviously short on the front line, which we said, and we needed cover for Kieran. So both those players, Michelle's obviously a very exciting attacking player who we've been watching for a long time, and we like his qualities and we like what we think he can bring to the team. And like you say, Marcelo is a player with experience and who offers us that cover to be alongside Kieran.
You said review all the things that led to Champions League exit. I'm sure we all knew any signings were then going to be met with, why was this not done sooner? How frustrating is that for you, and are you able to offer any insight as to how that comes about for fans?
Well, yeah, I think that, and it's a question that is rightly asked, and but I think it is something that we need to look at. That would, my recommendation really going forward for us as a club on the back end of that is that we take the opportunity to really analyse, not about investment, because the club makes investment. You know, the club's so well run by the board, by Dermot, it's been that for many years. So, and then obviously we sell players, we make a lot of money, but we also put money in as well. So the investment's there. The big thing we need to look at is the timing of investment. I always think that's really important, because that's something I felt that we could have had maybe leading into the game. Then it would certainly give us a better possibility, but it hasn't happened, and we need to understand why that is, and where the sources of that are that can help us be better in the future as a football club. So that's my take on it.
What's the latest on Adam Idah then? You're preparing for life without him?
Well, there's interest in Adam, but like I've said to the club, we can't let anyone go, especially on the front line, unless we have replacements. So yeah, there's interest in Adam, and we'll just see how it evolves over the next couple of days.
What's that juggling act going to be like for you then? Because that sounds like that could be quite busy if you are able to move Adam on, but bring others in. You feeling relaxed about that, or does that feel like a lot of work to be done?
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of work to be done, and it's not ideal, if I'm honest. You know, every person, I will tell you, like I've said before, every manager and coach would preferably be having the work done earlier, because it's not just about getting them earlier. It's giving players a chance to come in. You sign a player on the 1st of July, he comes in, he adapts into his new club, his new life, his family get the chance to move, he moves out of a hotel, and then all of these things are taking place. Then when you then start your competitive games, and then they're settled and ready to play within your style for big games. That's the ideal scenario. But if not, then of course the window shortens, and then you have to look to get the players in this period. But I've always said if we get them in, it wasn't to be for the Champions League games. That's gone. We now need to get this squad as strong as we possibly can, and then we can attack the rest of the season.
On a footballing angle, is Adam a player you want to keep, or would it be best for all parties if he did leave, but again only if you can then get someone in?
Yeah, I'm not in any rush to move Adam. That's the honesty of it, and he's not obviously in any big rush to leave either. However, if there's an opportunity there where a deal suits all parties, and there's something that can come in that I'm happy with, then and of course then we have to look at it.
I think one of the names on that front was Kasper Dolberg of Anderlecht this morning. Are we at the stage where you can talk about potential replacements for Adam?
We're not at that stage yet, Gordon. Yeah.
Thought you might say that. Funnily enough, Yang again is another one I see this morning. Does he fall into that same category, or is he one that you could see departing?
I think with Yang's been a really good squad player for us over the last couple of years, and sometimes the challenge for someone who probably maybe sees themselves as a squad player is that after a couple of years they then feel that need and want to move on, and I totally understand that, and I think the situation with Yang, that's been ongoing for a while now. However, because of where we're at within the squad, then there was no way we could let Yang go. So I know that if he stays here, Yang, he plays a really important contribution for us in the squad throughout all the games that we'll play. But I can only consider anything like letting him go if we have replacements.